Our guest fighter, how many folks have tickets to the fights at the United Center tomorrow night? That's a beautiful thing right there, and dare I ask, how many who are here with us today do not have tickets to the fight tomorrow night? All right, only a handful, so that's pretty good. Well, Chicago is a great fight town. You know, with all due respect to my people in Boston, Massachusetts, Chicago, Illinois might be the best fight town in the United States. That's why we're back here. That's why we're back here every year, and I don't know why we pick late January to come here necessarily, but we are back in Chicago once again. Our guest fighter is really a man who needs no introduction. He is one of the greatest champions we have in the UFC, and already, just in his mid-20s, he is one of the greatest UFC champions of all time. Let's take a closer look at today's guest fighter.
Jon Jones is a world champion, and what he's accomplished in such a short amount of time, the caliber of fighters that he's beat at such a young age is phenomenal. And as long as he can keep it together, this kid could go on to become maybe the greatest ever. Chael Sonnen has been around for a long time. He's fought all the best fighters in the world, and he has dealt with a lot of controversy outside and inside the octagon.
Oh, right when my day was going so well.
How's it going, man?
How you doing, buddy?
It's going good.
Nice to see you, man.
Having a good show as well.
Yeah, I think so. Did you try one of these on yet?
What's that?
One of these bikes?
No, I haven't.
You haven't looked at the bikes?
I haven't
Well,
looked at
come on.
the
UFC 151, Dan Henderson blew his knee out a week before the fight. I called all the guys in line to fight Jon Jones next, and every one of them turned the fight down.
Should be an interesting turn of events.
Chael Sonnen accepted the fight, but Jon Jones refused to fight Chael Sonnen on 8 days' notice. So here we are on The Ultimate Fighter, and both of them are coaches, and now when this season's over, they will fight.
Poor guy's got a fight tomorrow. It's a really unique spot for those guys.
It'll be interesting to be around Chael Sonnen for this long. You know, I've never been around a guy that I'm fighting for a long period of time. I think Rashad Evans is the only example I have of it. It was difficult for me to fight Rashad because I got to know the guy. Fortunately for me, I don't really like Chael Sonnen, so I think that's going to be a lot easier.
He is one of the most dynamic and accomplished fighters in UFC history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the light heavyweight champion, Johnny Bones Jones.
Listen, you can call me what you want, black and ugly, but you can't convince me the Lord don't love me. When my CDs drop, they sell the best.
All right, so for those of you that haven't been at one of these Q&As, it's pretty simple. We have microphones set up on both sides, and Jon Jones is all yours for the next 45 minutes. Don't be shy, fire away. Repeat questions are yours as well, and I think we've got our first victim over there, stage left.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? All right. Thanks for making it out. Let's get it started. First question.
We'll start over here. Yes, sir.
All right, welcome to Chicago, John.
Thanks for having me.
I'm a real fan. Even though I got the chain on, you are still my fan.
Okay, Rampage is fine. Yeah, okay.
And it will be an honor if I can have a picture next to you.
Absolutely.
Hopefully. But as far as my question is concerned, what would you say is your most difficult experience on The Ultimate Fighter?
My most difficult experience on The Ultimate Fighter must have been, not teaching the guys techniques that were just like too much.
Smile. Oh yeah.
Not teaching the guys techniques that's too much. You have 6 weeks to train the guys, and it's hard to really implement techniques when you just learn them. It takes a long time to really get the technique down to the point where you can use it in an actual combat situation. So teaching the guys, basic techniques was the main thing that I tried to focus on.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. What is it?
I'm Paul Lapierre, so
Paul?
if in case you want us to give
Everyone
a shout
say hello to Paul.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, John, nice to chat with you. 2 questions for you. First one, who has hit the hardest in a fight that you faced with the most power? And then it's just a quick follow-up. I was wondering if you would sign my magazine for me before the night's over.
That's a possibility. I'm not sure.
Yeah, all pictures and autographs are going to have to wait till after the session, and as you guys might expect, this guy's a busy man. He's got the New York Times waiting around, so we'll see what we can do after the Q&A. As for the hardest hitter, though.
Hardest hitter, I would have to say Lyoto Machida caught me flush. Yeah, caught me pretty good. I don't cheer for that, guys. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say Arthur Jones for a second.
Oh, Arthur, man.
Art's got some power.
That was
dude.
growing up. He's the one who put this gash in the middle of my forehead here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, John, my name's Vic.
What's up, buddy?
Just wanted to know what's your take on illegalizing guns in America? You know, you're a huge fan of weapons, and I know you're always posting on Twitter that, you know, you're going to the gun range and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just wondering, what's your take on it?
I think, man, that's tough, controversial stuff up here.
Yeah, he didn't have talking points on gun control backstage. But
That's funny. You know, I don't think guns kill people. I think people kill people. So I think, right? So I think maybe it should be harder to get guns, you know, more mental evaluations and things like that. But, you know, guns are just a tool.
Thanks, John. Huge fan.
Thank you.
Hey, John, how you doing? First of all, John Anik, you're doing an awesome job, by the way.
Man. Thank you.
John, serious question here now. The biggest and the baddest man resides in the heavyweight. When is that move going to happen? And who are you planning on facing?
Ooh, heavyweight, you know, I have a nutritionist now, so I've been making weight a lot easier and staying into shape when I'm off season and things like that. So I think heavyweight was going to be prolonged into around 2014, maybe late this year, who knows. It would, and it will be definitely a fight for the fans, and I would want to fight someone at the top of the division.
I want to see you in DC.
Oh no, that guy's gonna have to come and get me. He's been talking all this trash. I'm gonna make him cut that weight.
All right, John.
All right.
Thank you. WEC love, we like that. Yes, sir.
Amir representing MMA Junkie Nation.
All right.
All right. Yesterday I heard an interview. You were on Opie and Anthony, and you made a big mistake by saying MC Punk, knowing that you're going to come here to Chicago where CM Punk is from.
Oh, is that where he's from?
I felt like that was a diva move on your part.
Whoa. Do you want to come and do something about it?
We'll see. Now my question, everything that happened last year, you had the mistake with the DUI and then the whole cancellation of the
this
car.
guy.
Hold on.
He's riding you hard, man.
Jeez.
No. Before all that, you kind of had this image of, like, you know, being Mr. Perfect, that cookie cutter image. But it seems like ever since all that stuff happened, it seems like you've been a little bit more liberated, kind of like, hey, you know what, guys, I'm not perfect. But it seems like now you're kind of being yourself, where you don't have to be, you know, watching like what you're doing and stuff like that. Is that what you feel like?
Dr. Phil, let's see here. You know, honestly, when I first got into the sport, you know, no one teaches you how to be a pro athlete. So, I had this thing where I was just trying to be perfect for the fans as kids, and it was tough. So the DWI situation definitely, you know, let people know that I wasn't perfect, and it set me free in a way. So, yeah, I'm grateful for everything I've been through throughout the course of the last several years, and I'm happy, and yeah, I am being myself a little bit more, and I'm glad you brought it up. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Yes.
We got to keep an eye on that blue hoodie if he comes back for more. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, no more questions for that guy, Mr. Phil. Have a seat, Mr. Phil. Thank you.
What's up, champ?
What's up, brother?
I got two quick questions.
All right.
First, as you know, Belfort beat Bisping, and then while he was clowning Sonnen, he also called you out. Is that a fight that you're interested in, since you did just fight him, but he did almost got you in an armbar?
Yep. They say almost only counts in horseshoes.
I know.
And yeah, Vitor's a great guy. I respect him a lot. I think he was just really emotional. He was at São Paulo with a Brazilian audience, and he just got all fired up and ended up calling me out. But that's not a fight that I'm seeking. And if he comes to the light heavyweight division and earn his way back to a title fight, I would obviously love to, do it again.
And also, I read somewhere that you respect Sonnen a lot more now. What happened during the Tough House that made you respect him as a fighter?
You know, as you guys saw in that first episode, Chael came out of, backstage. I was out there first. I was out in the gym first, and he came out, and he started talking to me. And I usually don't talk to my opponents too much. And so I thought it was some type of setup or a spoof or something was going on, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk to this guy. But over the course of the first week, I just realized our eye contact was sincere, and he had no real beef with me. He just wanted to talk and focus on being a coach. And I was like, hey, that's cool with me. I've had fights like Rashad Evans and Rampage where there's a lot of talk, a lot of hype going into it, and then I've had fights like Lyoto Machida where we didn't talk at all, and we still had a great fight. So I'm glad he decided to take this route. I know it's not that cool for the fans to see two guys who get along, but we're definitely going to beat the crap out of each other regardless of how much respect we have for each other, and that's what we're here for.
Looking forward to him.
Oh, yeah. Keep
Thank
it classy, baby. Keep it classy.
Pittsburgh Steelers hat, all you, man.
Hey, John. My name is Charles. Welcome. I just want to say you're an incredible UFC light heavyweight champion.
Thank you, sir.
Honestly, you're nothing but respect for my opinion, though, even though I picked color guys, though. But I just want to say, as a fighter, though, after winning the belt, how does it feel like pressure, like after supposedly having to fight Harrison Silva one day as a potential matchup? And as a fan for yourself, what matchup would you like to see on MMA or in the UFC?
Let's see here. Where should I start? Restate your question, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, after winning the belt, though, how did it feel like, have pressure? You talked all these years in the UFC, like people be saying, want to see GSP, Harrison Silva. An incredible performance when you first won the belt against Shogun Rua. I remember watching that pay-per-view. Did an awesome job, though, coming at such a young age, and also training with Rashad Evans a long time ago. How did it feel to have that kind of pressure on you, like a target on your back? Like supposedly, like one day, like face a guy like Harrison Silva, and then like, who would you like to see as a fighter face off one day?
One more time. No, I'm just kidding.
So it was great to fight against Rashad Evans. Rashad Evans is awesome. He's a great opponent of mine. He's a teammate of mine. It was a great battle, psychology-wise and in the octagon, to fight against a guy like Rashad Evans. And as far as fighting Anderson Silva, who knows what the future holds. Make it happen.
Hey, but other than that, you're a great, humble champion. Just wish you nothing but the best, man, for real. Keep it going.
Thank you. Thank you. Outside of the hat, you seem pretty cool, too.
Yes, sir.
Hey, John, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
So I had a question. The only question I had for you was, early in your career, a lot of your wins came from knockout or TKO, but I noticed 4 of your last 5 wins have come from submission. I was just curious, did you change anything up in your training or style, or is that just kind of the way the fights have gone?
I think it's just the way the fights has gone. It's crazy because I don't really train jiu-jitsu a lot, and I've been getting a lot of submissions, and it's just lucky situations, just finding my mark and making it happen.
Yeah, luck.
Not luck, but I don't know. I'm really not that good at jiu-jitsu, but I've been getting a lot of submissions. But yeah, I haven't changed up my training too much. I do a lot of wrestling, I do a lot of kickboxing, and very basic jiu-jitsu work.
All right, well, cool. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, John and John. My question for you, you kind of touched on already, but you've had, public bad blood in at least 3 fights now with Rashad, Rampage, and Chael leading up to it. What do you find has been harder than you expected? What has bothered you? Was it the relationship with Rashad first, or is it Chael's WWE style trash talking? I mean, what have you found really gets to you?
Not much gets to me. The Rashad Evans fight was probably the toughest because he actually knows me in my personal life. So not knowing what he was going to share with the general public, I was like, how far are we taking this? There's a guy code here. Come on, So I think that was the toughest fight, working with Rashad, not knowing how far he was going to take things. But everything else is like, Chael, he's like his stuff he's whack, dude. He's just whack. I'm starting to realize, he says the same jokes all the time. Half of his stuff is written, and yeah. So, anyways.
All right, thank you, John.
No problem.
Mr. Jon Jones.
What's up, brother?
You're a fantastic champion, but I think we all here can agree that Chael Sonnen is the best fighter to ever exist. At least he keeps saying that. He keeps telling us, right?
I'm going to take a break on that one.
Yeah, dude, you better be careful with that stuff if you want to clear these lines out.
No, I just want to know, how does one mentally prepare for such a great challenge ahead of them?
How's it going? What's your question?
This is actually kind of a follow-up question on him.
Oh, my God.
See, my question is, who do you not want to fight in the UFC or outside of the UFC besides Chael Sonnen?
Yeah, I don't know that you've ever got. Who does he not want to fight?
Yeah, who does he not want to fight?
There's DC. When did DC get so many fans? Hang on. Make some noise if you're a DC fan.
Going up,
Stand
I
up.
mean,
If you're,
if-
that's one. That's two. That's three. Okay, never mind.
If you're going up into the heavyweight division, Alistair Overeem, are you going to want to have to face him?
Yeah, I would love to fight over him. I would fight anybody, anytime. I'm a lot smaller than those guys, and I train with heavyweights all the time. So, I know it would be a major challenge to fight one of those guys, being the size that I am right now. But me getting to about 235, 240, I would challenge one of those guys and have a lot of confidence.
All right, got respect for that. Thank you.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Thank you very much.
You're going to answer it?
Excuse me, am I going to answer your question?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
Chael,
just messing around, man.
Chael's a great fighter, man. He's been a WEC champion. He's been top contender for many years, and I respect him a lot. I'm going to train really hard and do what I do, baby.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, he is undefeated though, right? He is undefeated. Yes, sir. We'll stay over here. Yeah.
Hey, John.
What's up, bud?
When Chael beats you on April 27th and takes your light heavyweight championship belt, will you consider leaving the division?
Someone boo that man. Boo! Watch the Chappelle show.
Dude, lot of agendas in the Chicago theater here
You
today.
just got booed. No answer for you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Damian Ellis, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming.
Hey.
Now,
Thank you.
can you describe the rules and regulations for UFC? Like 3 judges scores about boxer racing 3 5-minute round, the championship round 5-minute round. The 10-point must is in effect when the winner gains 10 points, their opponent 9 or less, but based on progressive striking, congressing, condition, and octagon control.
Beautiful.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. I think you might have to do that for me on the next FX show. Thank you very much.
Johnny Bones Jones.
What's up?
How's it going?
All right,
I had this T-shirt for years,
Nice
brother.
shirt, nice shirt.
I'd love for you to sign it.
I would
but-
love to.
All right, here's my question. With your brother in the NFL, which congrats. Everybody give him a round of applause. That's fucking awesome. But hey, sorry, I want to keep it PG there. Don't mind my language. But I got a question for you, all right? With your brother in the NFL, how come you never made it to the NFL? Like, how come you never took it? I know you could, but how come you never took interest in doing it? And if you would have, what position would you play and why?
Well, I'm pretty tall and skinny, so they would probably have me as like a wide receiver or like a D-back or a quarterback or something like that. And I was terrible at all the skill positions. They put me on defensive line, and I was just too small and terrible. Just terrible football player. I make a great water boy, Gatorade boy, whatever you guys need. Beer boy. But yeah, terrible football player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right, thank you, Jones.
Hey, no doubt, though. Thanks for the support.
Yeah.
No, my question was,
Troy.
yeah, before going to heavyweight, if you do you ever see yourself being able to fight Matt Hamill again and avenge that loss?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you put in your hair?
Not Head and Shoulders, because that commercial is a lie, everybody.
What does it do for your hair? Does it too greasy? Does it
Yeah,
dry you out?
makes it hard.
Oh, not good. She said. Let's see here.
Nice.
So your question, what was it?
Just, do you ever see yourself being able to fight Matt Hamill again? Not, I mean, I don't see it being for the title, but just to avenge what I don't believe was a loss.
Yeah, no, I don't see that fight happening. I'm not sure if he's still working with the UFC anymore. But, things happen, and being undefeated, I'm sure, will bring a lot more stress and pressure to my life. So I'm grateful to not be undefeated.
All right. And can I get a shout out for Zach Thornton back there for me?
Shout out to Zach Thornton, all the way in the back somewhere.
Thank you.
You're not going to stand up? There it is. Everybody, there's Zach.
Longtime fan. You just signed a deal with Nike, what is it, a year ago now, maybe?
Yeah.
Half a year? When are we getting some gear?
Well, Nike's they're so private with everything they do, and they like to do it so exclusively. So I probably shouldn't talk about it, but it will be extremely soon.
Nice. You got a t-shirt in the back? I got cash.
I don't. Sorry.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Yeah.
I got cash.
Nice. I got the link. How you doing? It's at Puerto Ricanism on Twitter.
What's up,
I
buddy?
follow you on Twitter. John Anik, follow you as well. First of all, I don't know if it was you tweeting on Twitter, but I know you said something about I'm realizing more and more I don't know very much about Chicago. So on behalf of a lot of the fans here, we're glad you're here, you know. So thanks for coming.
Thanks, buddy.
You know, realistically, we were talking about, I was listening to some of the thing on the phone call you guys had regarding Chael Sonnen, and he was talking about how, you know, in pretty much every area, he actually admitted to the fact that, you know, submission-wise, wrestling, you're very good, stand-up, you probably have the edge on him in almost every department. His thing was, okay, well, he's gonna surpass you in terms of his conditioning. And you stopped right there and said, wait, on or off TRT? So my question is, realistically, how do you feel about that in terms of fighting? Obviously, people are going hand in hand, you know, practically with very, very small gloves. What do you really feel about that, you know, in terms of the athletic endeavors, such as MMA?
Well, you know, I'm a lot younger than a lot of my opponents. I'm 25, and these guys are in their mid-30s. So if he has a doctor's note for his TRT, then whatever. You know, it's like I'm looking for the greatest challenge, and Chael being older, I don't want that to be a disadvantage for him at all. So if that's gonna make him compete at a high level, then I'm not gonna hate on him. And I'm looking for the greatest challenge, and I want to beat him at his best. So.
Right, this way there's no excuses. It's just one of those situations where I thought about it to myself when he had to fight Anderson Silva, you know, and having a controversy with the first fight, coming in, having an advantage utilizing TRT, you know, testosterone replacement therapy for those who don't know, and having to fight Anderson Silva, you know, to do it again and then have to come over here and fight yourself at 205, I was wondering if you felt that was fair. But again, as you said, you want the best challenge, so, you know, the best of luck to both of you guys, and hopefully we'll see a really good and entertaining matchup.
Thank you, brother. Good question, man.
I was going to say perfect answer out of you, too. Marquette, yes, sir.
Bones, how's it going?
What's up?
Of all your finishes so far, which one's your favorite, and how are you going to finish Chael?
Yeah, Lyoto Machida, definitely, man. That was brutal. It was brutal. And finishing Chael, I'm not sure. You know, he's definitely vulnerable for a lot of submissions. Elbows would be nice. But, yeah, who knows? Who knows? I'll go out there and try to do something to him. Submission would be nice, though, because I'm sure he's going to try to take me down.
And one of my buddies somehow doesn't fall in love with how good of a fighter you are yet.
Say it again?
I said one of my buddies still doesn't believe how great of a fighter you are yet.
Oh, I'll get him. I'll show him.
What else you need to see, bro? Yeah.
How you doing, John? I'm a big fan. I just had a question. Like, what were you doing before you became a fighter, and before you started before you started throwing kicks and kind of like getting in mixed martial arts?
I worked at Hollister before I was a fighter, to be honest. I was one of those Hollister cats. Come on, don't judge. Don't be judgers. Don't freaking judge me. Yeah, I worked at Annie Ann's Pretzels, Hollister, and I was a paper boy, and I was a college student, and that was it.
You're a great fighter, and you're gonna be a legend in the UFC.
Thank you. Oh, you made me cry. Oh.
Hey, John. Big fan of yours. Just the way you carry yourself and the way you're doing this, you seem like a really down-to-earth guy. And
thanks.
Couldn't think of a serious question for you, but just wondering, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I think I would go with the horse-sized duck.
All
for
right.
sure.
Hey, can I get a shout-out to my buddy Ryan up there?
What's up, rat guy? Everyone, there's Ryan.
Thank you. Yes.
Hi, John.
Hey.
My question is, I've always been wondering, when you start your fighting out, when you start the fight out in the crouching position, what is the strategy behind that? Are you going for a takedown, or are you just trying to confuse your opponent? Or?
I don't know. I just feel like such an animal when I'm fighting, and I just naturally do it. I don't know. Or I stole it from a shot. I don't know. If I did steal it from a shot, it's mine now. I tell you that. That's my answer.
Hey, Jon Jones, I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
If Glover Teixeira wins his fight this time, and do you think he's set up for a championship bout later? No overlooking Chael Sonnen.
Yeah,
But him versus Gustafsson. I know you study your matchups. Which do you think is a better matchup?
Against me?
Yeah.
Like, which one has a better chance of beating me?
Well, yeah, interesting matchup. Like Gustafsson, Teixeira.
I don't know if I want to let them hear that. I'm not going to say that. No comment.
Well, which one do you find more interesting then?
Interesting as a fighter. I think they're both awesome fighters. I think they both is exactly what the light heavyweight division need. More opponents and top opponents, and fan interest and things like that. So whoever makes it to the title shot first, I'll be ready for them for sure.
Thank you.
Hey, John. A lot of people are critical of your push kicks to the knee. How would you respond to that?
Well, someone's trying to give me brain damage. I think me giving them a limp for the rest of their life is a fair trade-off.
Thank you.
No problem.
Clearly prepared with a response for that one. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, John.
Bonjour.
My name is Marcy.
Comment ça va?
Hi.
Bonjour.
Basically, when I first saw you, you were actually going up for the championship with Shogun, and what I saw was so awesome about you was that before that fight, you actually chased somebody down and got that purse back for that woman. And I just want to say that your faith is so awesome, and how you can say it in front of everybody, and it's just so cool that I just wanted to tell you that I really admire that about you.
Thank you so much. It's refreshing to hear. Thank you.
Tough crowd here in Chicago. Yes, sir.
Hey. Oh, she's so sweet.
What's up, bro? How's life?
Oh, life is all right.
Good.
As well.
All right. I just wanted to ask you, as a young champion, how do you feel about other fighters using marijuana? Do you feel like it's a performance-enhancing drug? Also, could you do me a favor and ask Joe Rogan if I can meet him after his comedy show? Because I'm going to that. And also, how do you feel about everybody dick riding Chael Sonnen every time they ask you a question?
That's so funny.
All right, so Weed, Rogan, Sonnen in that order. What do you got?
Man. Oh, man. I don't know where to start with that question.
Okay.
Weed. Start with the weed? Do any of you guys have any weed in here, first and foremost? I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, I don't know. I really have no comment on the marijuana stuff. I'm sorry, guys.
So I guess the third part of his question, just Chael Sonnen, seems to have a lot of support. How do you deal with that?
Chael Sonnen, he plays an important role to the sport. His WWF antics and stuff like that. I just watched my first WWF show just recently, and I was really impressed by it. It's like the entertainment factor is gigantic. So I think Chael having a big following, I think it's good for the sport, and I might start talking a little more crap in the future. Just a little bit more crap. Calling people out when it's the truth.
It's about that time.
It's about that time.
All right. Yep. Tell Joe Rogan I said what's up. Thanks.
All right. That's funny.
Hi, John.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we have something in common. I worked at Abercrombie & Fitch.
All right. Okay. Well, I was a Hollister guy, but
yeah, same company.
company.
I'm a big fan of yours. My question is, if and when you do beat Chael Sonnen on April 27th, can I put the light heavyweight belt on you?
You know what? You can do that, Mr. Abercrombie.
Yeah?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes? I'll make the arrangements.
All right, absolutely. We'll hook it up.
I will.
As long as you wear Abercrombie and Fitch gear into the office.
I will.
New kids on the block making lots of hits. I'm not sure if you guys know that song. I like girls who wear Abercrombie. Never mind.
But I'm willing to go all the way out to New Jersey.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Done deal. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
John, ESPN hasn't been the same without you.
Thank you, man.
And the other John, you cost me a lot of money, bro.
UFC 151?
All of them.
The
last three. Dude.
You're betting against me.
Machida, baby. But I heard you on the Opie and Anthony show this past week. That was kind of...
Stop betting against me first and foremost.
Well, if you cut a promo like you called out Cain Velasquez, the WWE style promo.
Okay.
I was wondering if you could cut a WWE style promo and address the Anderson Silva fight. Apparently, Dana White announced on ESPN Radio you would be having. This morning, Dana White.
Wait, Dana announced that I will be what?
He said that before Anderson Silva's time is done, you would be fighting him. So I was wondering if you could cut a WWE style promo and address that.
Like Bones wants the spider, brother. No, who's that? Randy Savage. What Bones wants to get? I don't know. I can't do it, man. I'm a rookie at that stuff. Who says brother though? Brother.
I think you sound pretty good with that. That might be your new gig right
That's
there.
what you said before when you were gonna fight Rashad. You were like, "Oh, that's my brother. I won't fight him." That was you.
That was me, wasn't it?
That's funny.
Who do you got this Sunday?
What are you drinking? What is that?
What was I drinking?
What is it? Just beer?
Water, apple juice.
Oh, okay.
Apple juice and water.
And he's going to go home and put 5 dimes on Chael Sonnen against Johnny.
Sonnen by a flying armbar.
If you stop betting against me, you might be able to buy a beer.
Maybe.
The Rock.
Thank you.
No
Thank
doubt.
you. Yes, sir.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
My question is completely off subject, but still serious. If Uncle Sam were to ask you to do training for any of the armed forces, or train the soldiers, I should say, any branch of the military that's near and dear to you?
The Marine Corps.
Marine Corps?
Hoorah.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yo.
Yo.
What up, John? How you doing?
Oh, God. What's up?
I'm good, man. How you?
I'm chilling.
Hey, so you said you wanted to sub Chael Sonnen.
I wouldn't mind doing it.
Would you prefer that over a knockout?
You know, I've never knocked anyone out in the UFC, so I would prefer to get a knockout, but I hit like a sissy, so.
And who do you got for the Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble. Is that the same thing with the Punk?
I think it is, yeah.
The Rock.
All right.
Yes. Because I smell what he's cooking. I'm hungry right now.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jones. Hey,
buddy.
Jones. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. All right. I have a couple of questions. First being, what happened to the beard? Does it have anything to do with Chael's pillow
shaved.
punching?
That's funny. No, I'll definitely grow the beard when I get back to Albuquerque, and I'll be there in 2 weeks. So, yeah, goatee will be gone.
All right. And my second question is, you've been kicking everyone's ass in the division. If you had to give someone a rematch, who would it be and why?
I would give Rashad a rematch so I can finish him this time.
And last question, could you sign my really old video game?
Absolutely. Bring it up. I'll try to get it back to you.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, John?
What's up, brother?
Hey, it's perfect that he's signing that. My question's about video games. When you're not the best light heavyweight on the planet and you're at home chilling out, do you play the UFC game? And if so, have you ever picked somebody else to beat you up?
That's so funny. I always play with myself. I know that sounds. No, really, I don't, but I do. You get what I'm saying? That's awesome. Oh man.
So you never beat yourself up?
I pick myself all the time, yeah, and I kill people when I play as myself. My character is not fair. Seriously, it's like impossible to knock that guy out. But yeah, I do play the UFC game all the time. I play Call of Duty all the time. There's a sniper game I love. COD. You guys want me to tell you my gamer tag for PS3? Can't do it.
When you get on
Can't do it.
When you get on Call of Duty, do you yell at all the 5-year-olds that are on there?
Oh yeah, I'm talking. I got like a voice changer on there. I'm talking mad crap. Mad crap.
Keep up the good work,
All
champ.
right, man. Thank you.
How you doing? If I remember correctly, you said you first started picking up the gloves to help support your family, correct?
Yeah.
Had it been the other way where the UFC folded and Pride was still around, do you think you'd still do MMA because Pride being in Japan? And second part of the question, do you see any of those rule sets that you'd want implemented into today's game, like the knees to the ground or the 10-minute first round or any of that?
I wouldn't mind seeing knees to a grounded opponent. Like when people were used to be in side mount, side control, and they were like kneeing people over their arm. That was pretty cool.
Turtle position?
Yeah, I don't think, not the turtle position. Like
Why not?
the front headlock position. I think you generate way too much power there.
Okay.
And I would definitely fight in Pride if it was still here.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
No doubt.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hey, don't call me sir. 25.
Hi, John. Tim Parker from Fight Promo, and my question is, with UFC and Strikeforce finally merging, with Strikeforce being done, who do you think from the light heavyweight division is the most dangerous fighter, coming from Strikeforce?
Probably Gegard Mousasi, I would say, yeah. He's pretty tough. Oh, yeah, that'll happen sooner or later.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks.
Hey, brother.
What's up, brother?
Just want to ask, earlier in your career, why didn't you fight Chuck Liddell?
I didn't have the opportunity. I would love to. I probably been nervous fighting Chuck. He's the legend.
The Iceman.
The Iceman. Hey.
Doing, John?
What's up, bud?
Hey, I was just wondering, what was your house like during the AFC Championship?
I was at the game. We all went to the game.
Okay.
And it was crazy. Everyone was really cool. Game was cold, really cold at the Boston Stadium or whatnot. The Gillette Stadium, is it called? Chandler gets the worst tickets ever being a rookie. So we were like way up in the nosebleed, and there was like a wind tunnel going around, and I was dying. But it was awesome. Chandler had really high spirits right after the game. He's getting ready for next season. He's going to be training with me down in Albuquerque in his off time, which is going to be great for him. And yeah, everyone was happy and feeling fortunate.
Very cool. I was wondering too, my girlfriend, she couldn't make it up here for the fight, and she loves you. Can you just say hi to Kelsey for me?
Hey, baby. You don't want me
Thank
doing
you.
that. Hey, Kelsey. What was it, Kelsey or Chelsea?
It was Kelsey.
Hey, Kelsey.
Thank
Bonjour, Kelsey.
Wow, I don't know if that was the greeting you had in mind, but yes, sir.
Do you think that the TRT therapy is a legal way to cheat?
No, well, I understand that all the fighters have lives and situations outside of being an athlete. So, I don't know what it does to you exactly, but I'm sure your testosterone is important. So if you need it for your personal life and you just so happen to be a fighter, then I'm not going to knock you for that. But if you're using it to get an advantage in your combat, then it's just really not fair. If I did it, they hate me for it. So I don't think it's fair for anyone else to be able to do it, despite your
But you
age.
don't see athletes in other sports doing it.
I really don't know, to be honest with you. But yeah, if he, like I said, if an opponent of mine has a situation where he needs it for, his sex life or whatever they're doing it for.
They make a pill for that.
Oh, they do. What is it called?
Ask these guys.
Oh, you know what it's called. That's funny. But yeah, so if it's enhancing his personal life, then I don't care if he's using it. Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm not
you.
sure if that was a good answer or not. But.
All right, I have 2 quick questions.
Okay.
When will I be able to get a Nike Jon Jones t-shirt?
Sooner than later, brother.
And after the Q&A, can me and my dad get a picture with you?
Absolutely.
So
We
where
gotta
can I
figure
sit
out a
right
way
here?
to come to the side, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, John.
Hey,
so
bud.
first off, I came here with three other guys from North Carolina.
Where they
One of them's a 12-year-old kid. I'd love to get this glove signed for him.
Okay.
But the other one's actually a real serious question. In wake of what's going on, we had the NBA lockout, we had the NFL lockout the previous year, and just now we finished up with the NHL lockout and the UFC buying up everything. How long do you think before you'll see some collective bargaining unit for MMA?
Ooh.
Are you in favor of it?
I want to keep my job. I'm not going to say much about that right now. Unions
Fair
and
enough.
stuff.
How about
I think Dana White treats us fighters awesome, and with the economy today and stuff, it's like, Dana changed my life, and he's blessed me so much, and all the fighters. So he's helped me out so much. So I'm grateful. I'm totally grateful. You don't need millions and millions and millions of dollars to be happy. You know what I mean? So I'm content. I'm content where I'm at, taking care of my family.
Very cool. How about the 12-year-old kid?
12-year-old kid. Let's do it. Where's the 12-year-old? I got to see him first. Where
All
is
right,
he?
if you,
Oh, you're not 12. You're like 14, 16. No gloves on it. No gloves on. No, I'm joking.
If you haven't lined up yet, don't bother because we're going to clean out these two lines and then we got to get Johnny Bones on out of here. So, yes, sir. What do you got?
All right.
And that was the quarterback skills, right?
Terrible. I'm telling you.
All right, fire away.
See my drop back?
What's up, John?
What's up, brother?
I got a question regarding Chael Sonnen. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk him up, because I know he's a big mouth. But in the first fight he had with Anderson Silva, he really figured him out. He dominated most of the fight till he got finished. What do you think the chances are of that happening in this fight with you?
I think it's a lot different. I think me and Anderson's physical strength is different, and my ability to wrestle. I've been wrestling since I was a little boy, and Anderson hasn't. So I just couldn't imagine being controlled like that by Chael.
Yeah, because he controlled him, he took him down, he's striking, but you're saying you're better than Anderson Silva? Hey? In my opinion, you are, but
Hey,
that's just me. So
you know
hey.
what really surprises me was how Chael was able to drop Anderson with his hands so many
Exactly.
times. Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
there was,
he landed
maybe he
a lot of
doesn't.
strikes in that fight.
Yeah,
so.
maybe he hits a little harder than we thought. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was more impressed with his punching power than all the takedowns.
Right. Okay. Cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
folks, we got 5 minutes left with Jon Jones, so as quick as you can get these questions out, we'll get to as many as we can.
Hey, what's up, John?
Hey, buddy.
If you ever fight Kane, how do you see that fight going down?
Oh man, I've never thought about it, man. I never thought about it. I have no intentions of fighting Kane.
Submission, TKO, decision?
I think it will be a war, dude. Kane wouldn't put up with my foolishness. I think he would come right at me.
I think he'll give you a beating worse than Dos Santos.
Oh, you, man, maybe. You never know. You
After
never
that
know.
fight, R.I.P. Jon Jones.
All right, baby. Don't be scared, homie.
Yeah, grab it. Go ahead. You run this show. There you go.
Careful, I'll kick your ass.
Oh.
My question is, what motivates you? What drives you to fight?
You know, using my platform to encourage people around me, that definitely is a big part of what motivates me to be really good and to be remembered. And records like Anderson Silva's, you know, just being remembered and stuff like that when I'm gone. Having my kids be proud of me many years after I'm gone, you know, stuff like that. Grandkids, that's what gets me fighting.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. 3 minutes and counting, folks. What do you got?
Hey, John. I'm a really big fan of yours, and I was wondering if you could sign my boxing glove.
No doubt.
Got to do all autographs afterwards because we got to bang these out real quick. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
Hi, John. Big fan. I've been following you from the beginning.
Thank you.
Just a quick question. You've accomplished so much in such a short time, and you're only 25. Do you have any advice for potential fighters out there?
Advice. Just to be extremely passionate and to keep the people around you who loves you the most, you know, the people who were with you before it all started to unfold. Just keep them around you, keep them close, and keep God first.
Thank you, and good luck.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Hey.
Any inspiring words you give my son right here? He just broke his hand in tournaments.
Ooh, stay off of it. Just let it heal.
You think you can sign it for him, man, after?
Absolutely. How old are you?
16.
16? Good. 16, you got a deep old voice, deeper than my voice.
You think you can sign that?
I would love to sign it. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a marker.
We just got to wait till afterwards.
Can you give
on
a
all
shout
the
out to my wife,
autographs.
Candace, too?
Hey, Candace.
There you go, brother.
Anything else?
That's it, bud. Thanks, Flock.
Yeah, just
Johnny.
hang tight. I got you. Hey,
All right, I'm going to lighten it up a little bit.
lighten it up.
I think all the ladies are wondering if you got a lady.
Oh, yeah, I got a lady. Yeah, but she don't mind me sharing a little bit.
All
You wanna see a
right,
little-
we like it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, John, what's going on?
What's up, buddy?
I was just wondering, what do you do to keep your training camps fresh? Like, do you do like gymnastics or anything to keep it fresh?
Yeah,
everything?
definitely. I always try to like stick with the same people all the time. And what we do is we none of us have egos, so we try to like focus on sharing with each other and like, you know, giving each other information. And my coaches are always like listening to my input and I'm listening to their input. And we switch up techniques for each fight. You know, a lot of people think that I'm extremely creative when I'm out there, but really the techniques that I'm pulling off is techniques that I've been training over and over and over again. It's just different techniques for different opponents. And yeah, so.
Do you ever buy into the gymnastic stuff?
No, I haven't. I had one of the UFC employees teach me how to do the one-handed cartwheel because I could only do a normal one at first. And that's the only gymnastics I've done was learning how to do the one-handed cartwheel.
And can I get an autograph after this too?
No doubt.
All right,
brother.
thanks, bro.
No doubt.
All right, I'm being told 2 more questions, so final one over here. I'm sorry, sir. Yes.
How's your arm feeling from Vitor?
My arm's feeling fine. Sometimes when it's really cold, I feel like weirdness in there, like aching or something. And then my arm got a lot weaker, so I was realizing I could not do many push-ups and not many pull-ups in my off-season. So I have to develop a lot of strength back in it. But the actual elbow itself it's going to be just fine.
And if he keeps winning, will you give him a rematch?
Vitor?
Yeah.
Of course. But of course. Did you guys like his mohawk? I loved it.
Yeah.
Looked pretty cool.
And young lady, our final question. Yes.
Hi, me and my brother are humongous fans of you, and we just wanted to know if you could send my brother's UFC encyclopedia.
Absolutely.
All right, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, the fighters will be up here to tip the scale for one more time. Johnny Bones Jones.